Now, the first thing you need to do to overcome the voice of cynicism in your life is to identify why you started your project in the first place. Why did you start on the journey? Why did you start with that particular idea? Why did you start that project? Why did you start that business? You have to identify your why, because your why will give you an emotional reason to continue going even when things are not going well. Now, if you focus on your why, you always have reasons to continue. Why you started on a journey is so important than the what you need to start the journey. The reason being that the why will let you find the what. It is a why that gives you the wherewithal to find the what. The what is important, but the why is more important. The why gives you an emotional reason to keep going even when things become difficult. The why is the reason why you are started. The why is why you desire to accomplish that purpose, that goal, that idea. It is the reason why you started the project in the first place. So identify your why and let your why be stronger than your what. Let your why be stronger than your what. The what is important. Every idea needs a what. What you need to do to be able to get that idea through, what equipment you need, what how much money you need. All these what comes as sort of a stumbling block that keeps you asking yourself if you can continue with that particular idea or not. But when your why is stronger than your what, you can scale over your what no matter what. It gives you the reason for you to keep going. So let your why be stronger than your what, because if you let your what be stronger than your why, tell you what, you cannot make it to the next stage, because there will be so many what you need to be able to achieve that particular idea or not. You may not get all the what, but the why is what you need to keep going. The second thing that you need to do is to change your environment. Look, you cannot grow any seed in a toxic soil. That seed will die even before it's planted, because the soil is toxic, it's poisonous. In so many ways, a lot of people plant their seed in the wrong soil. Just as you cannot plant a seed in a toxic soil, you cannot plant your entrepreneurial idea in the wrong environment. You need a right environment to grow your seed. That is why in certain countries like the United States of America, you have the Silicon Valley. The Silicon Valley is an environment where ideas are nurtured and grown. They provide you with the needed resources, the needed enabling environment for you to grow your idea. Is a fertile soil. And so I believe that you need to plant that idea in a fertile soil to cause that idea to germinate. Because if you put that idea in a toxic environment, it will be killed. It will be killed by thorns, it will be killed by people, it will be killed by circumstances. But if you put that particular idea in a fertile soil, in the right environment, it will germinate. And once it germinates, it can be transplanted to a better place. So check the environment that you find yourself in. Is it conducive enough for you to go through with your ideas, go through with your project? If the environment is not conducive enough, you can always change that environment and take that idea to the right environment. So consider the environment, take the idea out of the environment if the environment is toxic. All right, the next thing you need to do is to talk to the right people. You need people to make your idea succeed. You need people who are experienced in the field to guide your idea to fruition. And so it is so important that you identify first of the right people you need to talk to get your ideas through. A lot of people talk to the wrong people at the wrong time, and as a result the idea is quenched even before it starts. It's important to surround yourself with the right people in order to get your idea moving forward. The people that you encounter when you are on that journey of entrepreneurship is critical. You need the right partnership, you need the right co-founders, you need the right team, you need the people with the same vision as you to be able to go through the difficult times, the harsh times with you. If the people you are talking to are not helping you, identify new people to move with. It's so key to be able to get your ideas going, because the people will give you the reasons to continue. If you have the right people, if you have the right team, you can always continue even when things become difficult. But if the team is wrong, if the team is not as motivated as you, what is going to happen is that they cannot stick in the long while. They are going to fall off. And so it's so important to get the right team, the right people to be around you. You have to talk to the right people. Talk to people who are experienced. Talk to people who are also on the entrepreneurial journey. It is so important to be able to rub shoulders of people who are also entrepreneurs and who are willing to share their failures as well as their successes. It's so key for you to talk to the right people. I can't overemphasize it enough. It's so key to talk to the right people who would help fertilize your idea. Now, the next thing you need to do, and the last thing, is you need to read the right books. Books is one of the resources every budding entrepreneur needs to read to be able to scale the ideas. Books is a repertoire of experience. Somebody's 30-year experience, he condenses the whole thing into a book, and then he puts it out there, and you can buy with a few dollars or a few cities. It is important to be able to focus your idea on, you focus your mind on reading the right books that can nurture your ideas. I would suggest that you focus your attention on reading autobiographies of entrepreneurs, businessmen who have been where you were and where you are currently. It's so important for you also to look at biographies, people who have left this world but have left their experiences for young people to follow. It is so important to read the right books. Research shows that a great CEO reads an average of 52 books in a year. How many books have you read so far as a young entrepreneur? How many books have you read? It's so important that you would have a learning mindset. You have to be able to read books that will nurture you and that would help your ideas grow. And don't just read this book, make sure that you are implementing the ideas that you are learning. A lot of people have experienced what I call information overload. They have read so many things that they have very little time to get these things in practice. I would advise that any book that you read, make sure that you at least implement, if not 50%, at least 40% of what you have read. That is what will make your reading, the time you spend reading, significant. Without that particular implementation of the ideas that you are reading from the book is useless. All right. The only way to be able to exemplify what these great entrepreneurs are doing is to implement what they share in these books. Okay, you can adjust it to your own life, you can adjust it to your own plan, but make sure that you are implementing the idea and you're not just reading. So guys, I'm so excited that I brought you this video. We are going to continue our series on the battles of entrepreneurship in the subsequent videos. I'm so excited because this series is going to help you on your journey of entrepreneurship. And if you like this video, if you enjoy this video, if this video is helping you, please do not hesitate to subscribe, do not hesitate to like, do not hesitate to leave your comment in the description, and do not hesitate to share the channel with your friends and family. I wish to come your way with another powerful insight. Stay tuned and keep the faith alive. See you. Bye bye.